Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica. Long time no see. Let's get started with today's video. Okay guys, so I am back for a postpartum update. I am going to be speaking a little bit softer. I do have my mic turned up, but I am going to be speaking a little soft. I am officially a year postpartum, actually more than a year postpartum. I'm about 13 months postpartum, which is crazy. I know it's actually customary to still count the months until they turn 2, but I'm going to say 1. I don't say the months until I need to go to the doctor's office. It's just easier for me to just say they're 1. I did do a survey of some questions, is how I'm doing with breastfeeding. So officially this week, the boys will be weaned off of me. So they've been breastfeeding for basically 14 months. I'm gonna claim the 14 months because it's just easier to claim it because 2 days later is 14 months. So by the time I wean them, they will be 14 months old, so a year and 2 months old. The weaning was a journey. I basically went from pumping and nursing religiously. It was so exhausting. Pumping only when I'm at work to keep up my supply, and I'm a just enougher, so I couldn't diet. Diet and exercise killed my supply, and so I stopped stressing out about it and my supply came back because there's points and periods where my supply was so low because I would work out or I would eat less because I'm obsessed with my weight, and so that was not fun. So the biggest thing I can say is don't do that if you're breastfeeding, especially twins. Just listen to your body. So the boys pretty much drink. They started with Ripple's milk, which is a pea protein kids. There's a kids version, but it's $6.99 in Target and it's only a liter. And at first we were giving it to him and the liter would last us all week because what I would do is I was mixing my milk with the Ripple's milk. Because that's how you wean. You kind of mix a little bit of your milk, or you can go cold turkey. Anyways, long story long, way too expensive for twins. 1 liter of milk, now that they're fully on basically another milk besides me, would last us a day. So a day and like a little bit of the morning. So needless to say, I quickly ditched that, and now they're on cow's milk and they're doing fine with cow's milk. We are doing the organic milk. The Horizon one has really great reviews and everything. And I know you guys are like, Veronica, like you're so extra. I know, but at least that's half a gallon for the same price. So that's more. So it does last us about 2.5 days. Next up, the most asked question is about weight loss. So I'm not going to get into like numbers or anything like that because it's triggering for me. And I realized the more I open up, it's great, but it also allows people in and to ask questions. And I just like, if something's a trigger for you, I feel like it's okay to put up boundaries. And so I'm going to boundary myself in what I say and what I share. All you guys need to know is I gained a lot of weight for twins. I was still within my recommended weight gain, but I gained all of it. Most of it was water. And because I had a lot of things going wrong with me basically while I was pregnant, so literally after birth, within the first few days, I dropped so much weight. Like even my people who saw me, like within those first few days, even my doctor was like, wow, your face is already like slimming down. That's quick. I'm basically like a size away from my pre-pregnancy size. The last part of my body that is kind of uncomfortable is my diastasis recti, which is my abdomen. And so I'm going to work as hard as I can to get it down, but I'm not going to like kill myself about it because I've seen doctors. I've had 3 doctors who are all involved in my care tell me I need surgery. So I don't know if the surgery will fix the appearance. I'm assuming it will. But I want to try obviously non-surgical first. So I am going to keep trying. but I'm not going to stress out about it. Weight loss is going great. Fitness routine is going great. In fact, I'm filming a challenge and I'm debating on if I want to film the results. I just started it, so the results wouldn't be for another month, but if you guys are interested to see those results, I might do a video. I don't know. Moving on to my mental health. This is another hot topic. So my mental health is okay. I'm going to be very transparent and say that I definitely dealt with postpartum depression and anxiety. At first it was all anxiety, and then I started to notice some other symptoms for me for the depression. Honestly, I do feel better. I think a lot of it too is like being a new parent and the dynamics between Lou and I, and the dynamics between the boys and us, and then the dynamics between work, and the dynamics between school, and then the dynamics between YouTube. It was too much, and it still is a lot. The postpartum depression is very mild. My postpartum anxiety, not so mild, but I'm working on it, and I honestly just take it day by day. Honestly, when it comes to women and giving birth, the hormones and everything, there's just so much that goes on. There's so much that's linked to pregnancy and being postpartum, and it's just a lot. So okay, so moving on into basically the I know I got a lot of questions on how I'm managing still working and everything, and am I still in the Air Force? Yes, I'm still in the Air Force. I'm on a special assignment. There's different assignments all the time that you would never think is in the military, but it's a military assignment, and I'm just on a special assignment. That's coming to a close. I'm going to be sad when it does, but yeah, I'm still in the military. I'm functioning well because honestly, Lewis and I are a great team, and he does a lot of stuff here and wherever I need to go, and I do a lot of stuff as well. So it's been a great team effort, and I think you don't realize how much of an effort that you put in until you go through it. And so I'm very, very proud of us as parents. It's our first kids, if you don't know. Okay, so the next question, the last question that I'm going to end the postpartum update on, because I want to keep it very short and sweet and to the point, is overall how I'm doing. So I did have some more appointments. I've had some freakouts with my allergies, and ever since I started breastfeeding, I noticed weaning, basically, because I'm still nursing in the mornings, but I noticed some health issues like flare-ups in my allergies, my face breaking out in hives and swelling, and so I did have a blood test done, and I am positive for, honestly, I don't even know the names, but basically there's 2 tests that came back, 4 tests that came back positive, as in they need attention. So I have very low vitamin D, and apparently I was severe anemic when I was pregnant, but no one ever said that I was. I guess they just assumed like, well, she's pregnant, it'll go away, we don't really need to say it. But my doctor, my primary care, was like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, so I went through your chart, and he's like, you have severe anemia. So I'm on a multivitamin, and it's the gummy version, which probably isn't the best, but I'm on it. And then my vitamin D is also low now, so he's hoping that the multivitamin will take care of both of those, so I don't have to be on pills for that. Just postpartum is a journey. I want to end it on there. Like, you honestly, you don't know, because there's so many things tied to postpartum. It would be so nice if there was more postpartum doctor cares who specifically study within the first 2 years a woman's body, and it's linked to the different things that happen after, because it's crazy. I mean, they make you go to a 6-week checkup. I went to like a 3-day checkup, and I'm like, what do I have to tell you? I'm still in pain. I still have stitches in me. You know, now 6 months, a year, now is where I'm like, hey, this is shown up. Is this normal? Always get labs done. So I'm glad my primary care doctor was like, your labs were horrible, so we're gonna have you do these before you come and see me. He's like, you had the worst labs when you gave birth. Did they tell you that? I was like, no. He's like, the worst labs. And I was like, yeah. Love you, Karis and Cairo. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I'm talking way too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Bye.